Hello twin flames, thank you for being here, for liking, subscribing and all the amazing comments and feedback you leave me. It means the world, as you know, and if you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, join our family because we're here for you every day and every day I'm shuffling. So today I'm going to use 3 powerful decks of cards. We're going to bring in the With Love cards by Cat Cherry and 2 decks of angel cards, the Answers from Above and the Angel Tarot. So let's see what we need to know. A lot of building taking place today. The masculine's doing a lot of deep thinking about their purpose and their mission, and the feminine making changes within. So what's the energy, please, around the connection today? There we go. The energy around the divine feminines today, please, angels. Quite a few cards. And the energy around the divine masculine. Wow. What do we need to know? What answers do we need, please, angels, today for the connection? What answers do we need for the connection for the divine feminines today and for the divine masculines? What do we need to know? Wow. Okay, I'm taking out what's jumping. Look at this. Respond to this with love for the masculine. That's exactly what they need to do. What's the energy, please, angels, around the connection today? The energy around the connection, the energy around the divine feminines, and the energy around the divine masculines. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Wow, okay. So the energy around the connection today, then, we've got distance. So if you're feeling this distance between you, remember it's illusion. It says your counterpart cannot get to you right now. So your masculine wants to get to you, but may not be physically or emotionally able to. And I feel that this is because they're in this energy where they're really trying to understand their purpose. They're really trying to understand their mission and move forward because they're thinking. So the reason there's distance is not because they don't love you, and it's certainly not because they don't want you, because they do. The distance is there because they are in their head working out who they are. It's very interesting. So, if you want to know more about that, do check out the earlier masculine reading I've done. So that's why there's distance. And if there's distance physically, which means you're on one side of the world and they're on the other side of the world, they're annoyed and frustrated because they can't physically get to you. And that's the energy that they're in. So they've got this desire to get to you and be with you, but they may physically feel like they aren't able to. And that can cause frustration. So I feel for you today, Divine Feminine, that you may be feeling this frustration. You're frustrated because you're thinking, I just want to be with him. I just want to be with her now. When's it going to happen? And the angels are saying, look, delays are always necessary. The distance is there for a reason right now. He can't get to you right now because he needs to understand who he actually is for your mission together as well as your union. So the delays are necessary, and they're always necessary because they are always delayed with love. I always see delays like traffic lights where the red light is a heart because you're being delayed with love. It's being delayed for a reason. And look at this. We've got Angel Tarot spread. And this is really interesting. So I'm seeing this as a sign. Again, this happened not long ago. So I'm going to do this reading today as well then as like a bonus reading. But this says Angel Tarot. So what are the subconscious feelings? What are the conscious feelings? What's going on within? What's the energy we're sending out? So it's all about going within and realizing that things are spreading out, things are changing. What spreads do in a tarot series or a tarot reading is tell a story. So what story are you telling yourself today? Are you telling yourself it's going to be okay, that the delays are necessary? Or are you telling yourself that it isn't working out and there's a problem? There is no problem. So be part of the solution, not the problem. So I'm going to do this reading later, so do check that out, okay? So for the feminine today, we've got interference. So you may feel that there's someone interfering in your connection. And listen to the message. Your counterpart cannot get to you right now. So he wants to. Now, I do feel obviously this is also connected with the need for the masculines to go within and work out what they want for their own life and who they actually are, the type of person they're becoming and their spiritual gifts. But in the 3D sense, there could be someone interfering. So this could be a karmic partner right now. A karmic partner not allowing them to, be available to you, or not allowing them to communicate with you in somehow. They may be watching, or they've got their eye on them. So someone or something is interfering with your connection. And what this something can also be is our own fear and our own thoughts when we go into struggle, because, this is the energy around the feminine. So if you feel like someone's interfering in your connection, remember that delays are necessary. It's a true romance, and it's a truly romantic connection. It says you will soon experience a beautiful romance. So no matter what seems to be in the way, interference, distance, the masculines need to find themselves, you'll soon be together. And it's going to be beautiful, and it's going to be romantic, and it's going to be loving. So for now, be true to you. You know your truth. Don't let anyone interfere in your connection, which means no matter what's going on, don't let it affect your vibration. Don't let it affect the way you feel. Don't let it bring doubt in, because you know your truth. It says express your truth from the beginning. And you've always known what your truth is from the beginning. So you don't need to change your mind about that. And we all go through that where we think, are we making this up? Is it crazy? Should I move on? What do I do? But you've known your truth from the very beginning, no matter what the opinions of others are. So feminines, the interference today can come from the opinions of others, and you're being reminded of your power. Don't let the opinions of others interfere with your connection and create distance that doesn't need to be there. It says other people's opinions and fears are affecting their advice. So remember, even when our family love us or our friends love us, they just want us to be happy. So they give opinions based upon what they think and what they feel and what they know and their own fears and struggles. So, they can project that onto you. And if they see that, you're struggling a little bit, they may say, oh, that person isn't right for you, or that person doesn't love you, or just move on, there's plenty other fish in the sea. Because they don't really understand or comprehend the twin flame journey. And all they really want is for you to be happy. So if you were there saying how amazing your life is and that this person makes you happy, they'll be, your biggest fan, and they'll be the biggest fan of the masculine. But if they are in opposing energy, it's because they're not really understanding or grasping what this journey is. And it's all a countdown to the truth anyway. You're on a countdown right now to your union. You're moving where you're meant to be, regardless of the situation or the distance or the interference. So just get ready, because your connection is coming into union soon. So you're being shown this. You're on the countdown to union. It is happening, and the delays are necessary. So ask yourself, why are you asking this question? Why are you concerned with the opinion of others? Why are you worried about distance? Why are you worried about any delays? Because your union is coming. So release all blame to heaven. So release all blame. Don't blame others. Don't blame the distance or the interference or the karmic partner. Don't blame yourself. Don't blame your twin. Release all that to heaven and regain your strength. So today, your strength comes from faith. Faith in what you know. Faith in what you feel. And, we've got that leopard energy there, that leopards don't change the spots. So remember, you don't need to change your mind or your opinion, because you've known what it all is and what it all means right from the beginning. And that you are connected. You are the yin and yang energy. You are the feminine and the masculine, the sun and the moon, the light and the dark. So the masculines are learning to respond with love. And they're in the energy of the Seven of Coins, where they are planning and working it all out and nurturing that tree. They're nurturing the roots of the connection. And they're asking Archangel Raguel to harmonise things. So they may not even be aware that they are doing that, but they want to clear the air. They want to bring harmony and balance into your connection, knowing that the power is inside you. The power is inside the divine masculine. It's been there all along. They just have to harness that power. And it needs to be an equal effort. So if your family and friends and loved ones are saying, oh, he doesn't love you because he's not giving to you, he knows. He wants to give to you in equal balance with equal effort. You deserve reciprocity of your effort and love. So in other words, your masculine knows that you, the divine feminine, deserves to receive everything in equal balance. He needs to be reciprocated. What he gives to you, you give to him. What you give to him, he gives to you. He needs to be equal. He knows that. And he's trying to build a foundation now for that. Says, what is the foundation of your connection? It's built on love. It's built on unconditional power. It's built on stable energy. And it's built on this intense power. And that can be very overwhelming. So he's saying, I'm overwhelmed with my feelings. He says, you were both overwhelmed with your feelings for each other. So he gets very overwhelmed with this, and he's trying to build a foundation. He's trying to do it equally, but he gets very overwhelmed. And that's why right now he needs a little bit of space, because he's trying to work out who he is and what he needs to change. So he wants it to be equal. He wants to clear the air. He's working on nurturing it all. And feminine, you're working on you. So today, know that it is all happening. Don't let other people interfere. The masculine knows what he needs to do. He knows he's messed up in the past. He knows that he doesn't want to mess up again. He wants to do it the right way. So he's taking time to build that foundation, because that foundation is built on rock and stone, not sand that can be washed away like in the past. So he's healing this now. He's building this now. He's working on it all now to bring it in equal balance. And that's all that you really need to know. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.